What's going on, guys? Today we've got some cranked kill confirmed / kill confirmed gameplay in the background using the AX50 K98K swap class, which I'm going to be making a video on, showing you guys the class setup, how it all works and everything like that, and getting some highlights with it, because I went off with it on a couple of maps and it was awesome fun and it got me really hyped to play the game again. So I'll share that class with you guys in a couple of days maybe, and we'll see how we go from there. But today we're going to be talking all about the future of Call of Duty and what I kind of predict for it to happen, predict the way it's going to go in the future, because I'm interested to see what the franchise is going to do, but I have my own sort of predictions and thoughts on what I think will be a good way to progress forward. So obviously we've got COD Mobile. Awesome game. I don't play it very often, but it is fun to play, and there's a lot of good stuff about that game, like having Trek maps, Infinity Ward maps, even, you know, fan favourite guns and weapons and stuff from both Trek and Infinity Ward games. That is something I want to see coming forward into Call of Duty in the future. I want to see one game that is updated all the time. For example, there's patches and buffs and nerfs and stuff like that. I think the best way to do it would be to have all the fan favourite maps, all the fan favourite guns, all the new maps, every single game, all of the maps from them, all the guns from them. And this would be a huge game. Like, don't get me wrong, this would be a massive undertaking for this to be a thing, but I think with the next generation of consoles having expandable storage and this, that and the other, and being able to modify things and stuff like that, they could maybe get it down to a point where maybe we're just playing the game off the server and it's pulling it all from there, rather than, you know, us loading it all on the consoles, because cloud-based gaming is coming at some point, and I think that's when we're going to maybe see this change in the way that everything works. And I'm looking forward to it because I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be a great way of moving forward. So, what do I think is going to happen? Well, what do I want to happen? I want to see, my prediction is that they're going to go free-to-play with Call of Duty. They're going to go free-to-play. I think they're testing the water right now with Warzone. It's had 15 million concurrent players or something at one point, or there was 15 million players on day one. That is the power of a free-to-play game. And I'm not kidding. When it comes out on all platforms, it's free on all platforms at the same time, and everyone can play with the buddies no matter what platform they're on, that makes a massive difference. The thing is, cross-platform play is only going to get more prevalent. Cross-platform play is only going to get more and more, you know, substantial. It's only going to get bigger and more of a thing. If you don't have it, then you're doing something wrong. And to me, that moving forward is going to mean that any sort of exclusivity for these games that are cross-platform is going to be like a day early access or a week at most. And I think, for me personally, I don't want to see any more exclusivity when it comes to Call of Duty, and I think that's where it's going to head in the future. I don't think anyone's going to be able to pay them enough money to take it away from the fans. Like, I really hope that isn't the case. I really hope that they do, you know, really buckle down and give the fans what they want, which is everyone getting the same content at the same time, and no little backhanded things like the survival mode, Spec Ops Survival. That, to me, was just another level of ridiculous. I don't understand why a whole game mode was just cordoned off for PS4. I mean, the game mode's not even that good. I have played it for about 20 minutes and got bored of it because it isn't fun. But I'll be honest, like, when I saw the Spec Ops Survival was PS4 only for a year, I nearly just didn't buy the game. I'll be honest. And I'm a PS4 owner. Just out of spite, I wasn't going to buy the game. And I ended up buying the game. I ended up loving what I saw, and I just really wanted to give the game a chance, so I did. And I think moving forward, they need to sack the exclusivity. They need to focus on cross-platform. They need to focus on bringing all the updates to all the platforms at the same time. and making sure when an update goes out that the community knows about it and that it's a correct update, and they're not just hiding things in the back end, and they're not just going, oh, we've changed this, but then the noticeable difference is nil in-game. Or they make a change that isn't accurate because what they've said in the patch notes is completely different to what the actual change was in the game. That's happened multiple times with Infinity Ward this year, and I do not want to see that continue. I want to see, you know, good communication. I want them to tell us everything and be completely transparent and tell us exactly what they're doing, and when we go into the game I'll be able to feel those changes and know what those changes are, and be able to feel the change that's been made, rather than just being like, well, it doesn't feel like anything's been done and it kind of looks like, well, there's nothing really going on here. Either that or they've been fibbing to us the whole time and the change that they made is completely different to what they said it was. I really don't like that thing that they're doing with that, but honestly, moving on from that, I can see all the guns, X50, you know, Kar98Ks, all the different variants from every Call of Duty game. So you've got like the FAMAS from this game, the FAMAS from MW2 maybe, the FAMAS from Black Ops 1 for example. All of them could be weapon variants, or, you know, additional types of certain weapons that you would be able to, you know, use the in-game thing to customize like you can in Modern Warfare, the Gunsmith. I want to see that go forward, and I basically think that that's going to be the way forward for Call of Duty, is following what Infinity Ward's done, but maybe change the perk system a little bit so it's more like Call of Duty Ghost maybe. I will be going into, you know, a bit more of a wish list video for 2020, but honestly, I'm really looking forward to see what goes on, because, you know, we've had it good with this Modern Warfare game this year. It's been a lot of fun. There's been ups and downs with it. There always is with Call of Duty, but honestly, like, I've really enjoyed my time with this game when I have been playing it, and it's definitely not perfect. There's a lot of flaws with the game and everything like that, but honestly, if they can make a game like this, with the detail and the graphic fidelity, and make the colours and textures and contrast and everything better every time that they make new maps and stuff like that, if they are going to release like a campaign separately to the multiplayer, then I would pay 20 quid for the campaign every year, or, you know, like a subscription fee for the campaign or something like that. I think that would be a really good, like, cool thing for them to do. I think if they did that, it would be awesome, because then you could pick whether you want the campaign or not, and then the multiplayer and also the zombies and other modes would all be free. And Battle Royale could be its own, like, standalone app that you could download. Multiplayer could be the same, or you could just have the Call of Duty game that you download, and then everything would be under there. So you've got all your menu options for multiplayer, Battle Royale, and everything like you do in Modern Warfare, but it would probably end up being 5 or 6, because you'd have Extinction and Zombies in there as well. But honestly, I really think that that's the way that Call of Duty is going to end up going. I think it's going to end up going to a combination of everything that they've ever done, and I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do agree or disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.